Coach Kraus coming to you live from chilly Livonia. It's like 47 degrees out. Halloween is upon us. All right, I was talking to Joe Williamson about setting up youth practices, your novice and your open guys, how long to run a practice, and it's a pretty long conversation, but I'm going to sum it up in a nutshell here. Early on in my career, I had the advanced guys on Monday and Wednesdays, and the newbies and the novice guys on Tuesday, Thursday. But after a couple of years, I figured out that sometimes these little guys wrestle on Sunday, and their parents think they're pro athletes, and they need a day off. So my open guys were missing Monday practice. So I couldn't have that, so I switched that about third year to Tuesday, Thursday is the open or advanced guys, and Monday, Wednesday are the beginners. Beginner practices were an hour and a half long, sometimes hour 45. A lot of show and tell going on there. A lot of show and tell going on in both rooms actually. But the advanced guys are 2 hours in the beginning of the season, and at the end we taper off to an hour and a half, and we call it training mode. Now here's the thing that I did that I don't think anybody else does, or might be new to you. After the first 2 months, I let the open guys come to novice practice, but the novice guys were never allowed to go to open practice. Thus, the new guys were a little shocked when in come the killers, and I told these guys, we're not going to be jerks to these new guys, but here we go. So these new guys got better faster because after the first 2 months, they knew enough to be dangerous, and when the veterans came in, it was game on. It works. Don't let the new guys go to the old practices, but the old veterans can come to the new ones after 2 months. Now, as far as the practice goes, when I first started coaching Team Shamrock, I was kind of against games. I thought that, I just wasn't a game player. But I found out pretty quick that, these are kids and they got to play games. So I'll throw in a sharks and minnows once in a while or a shoot tag or whatnot. But for the most part, I run a pretty hardcore practice. It's pretty it's structured, and it's like a high school practice. It's like an advanced high school practice. As far as the open guys go, the advanced guys, when I got there at 6:15ish, practice starts at 6:30. They're already playing dodgeball. They're already running around. And let me back it up. If you're still doing this, if your club's still doing the old, all right, down and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, clap. Stop doing that. That went out with the hula hoop. Have them start drilling. Teach them to drill. No one stands up. Hit your takedown. Do a knee slide stand up. Another guy goes, takedown, knee slide stand up. Drill, drill, drill. It was like poetry in motion. 7th or 8th year at Team Shamrock when I said, I start drilling. At 6 years, you start drilling. And all the kids started drilling. I was like, this is beautiful. Teach them to drill. And when you do have a couple kids that can drill really, really well, say, stop the whole room and go, watch these guys right here. And have them drill hard. If you have no youth wrestlers that can drill, find a couple high school studs, a couple college studs, bring them in, say, watch these guys drill. I'm telling you right now, kids can imitate more than you know. That's why when I show technique, I show it slow, I show it fast, I show it tough, and I show it swagger and attitude. All right, novice wrestlers, day one of any of my novice rooms, I get the kids up, I say, here's where we're going to start hand fighting. We're at the bat, pushing shoulders, pulling heads, and pushing shoulders, pulling heads, and pulling arms. Let's go. Grab a wrist. Go. Start hand fighting. And they do it. Because I tell you what, these kids don't sign up for wrestling to sit there and listen to you talk for 10, 15 minutes. They want to wrestle. They want contact. So day one, I'm showing double legs. Day one, I'm showing defense. Day one, I'm showing stand-ups. And after day one, we can pretty much wrestle a match. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. I go fast and furious. I talked to one coach one time. He says, Coach Kraus, when I show technique, I don't go on until everybody in the whole room gets it. And I said, well, if I'm at the top 10% of your club, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not waiting for Joey to pick it up. Joey will get it next year. My philosophy is you got to feed your horses. I'm not trying to feed the kids that don't get it. Bless their hearts. They'll get it. Like I said, they'll get it next year. Trust the process. Feed your horses. Show technique fast and get in and get out. 3-4 minutes tops. I'm one of the only guys too that I know that I have kids. Who can show me what I did? Who can show me what I just did? Who can show me this? Oh, I got it. Let's see what you got. All right, give them one big clap. Take a seat. Let the kids who want to be shiny. Let them show off a little bit. So we got our warm-up is drilling. Technique is technique for about an hour. Technique and drilling. And then we go right into live wrestling. I know some people don't do a lot of live wrestling with youth, but I do 20, 25 minutes every practice situations. what we did for practice that day, and live wrestling, 2 or 3 matches. Switch them up. Let them go at it. That's pretty much it. Let the open guys go to novice after 2 months. Feed the novice guys the best technique you can. Don't hold back. And last thing, when you're working your top breakdown series, every year I would focus on a different series. Bar arm series, we'd ride legs 1 year. Bar arms, cross-face bundles, the cross-face cradles. But you got to touch on everything. And I tell these parents to come to my club, I say, after 5 years, I'll spit you out with some decent skills. It takes 5 years to learn all this stuff. Well, more than that, but it takes 5 years to get a good grasp on it. Youth wrestling practice. Get back!